Did you know that Florida is the state with the second highest number of licensed drivers in the country? Over 15 million people here have a driver's license. But getting a driver's license in Florida is not as simple as it may seem. It requires understanding the requirements, obtaining a learner's permit, behind-the-wheel training, road test preparation, and finally applying for the license. First things first, the age requirement. You have to be at least 15 years old to start the process. Now let's dive into the documents you need to bring along. You need a proof of identity, which could be a birth certificate, passport, or any other government-issued identification. Next, you'll need proof of residency. This could be a utility bill, a lease agreement, or a mortgage statement. But remember, it must have your name and a Florida address on it. Lastly, don't forget your social security number. You can show this with your social security card, a W-2 form, or a pay stub with your name and SSN on it. But here's a pro tip. Make a checklist of these documents and tick them off as you gather them. It's essential to have all the necessary documents ready before you start the process to avoid any delays. Now let's talk about the learner's permit. This is the first real step towards getting your license. In Florida, this process begins with a written exam, testing your understanding of road rules and signs. The key to acing this is the Florida Driver's Manual. It's your best friend, your guide to understanding the do's and don'ts of the road. Read it, understand it, and live it. The written exam can be a bit tricky, so here's a tip. Focus on understanding concepts rather than memorizing facts. The questions are designed to test your understanding of how to handle real-life scenarios on the road. Once you've passed the written exam, congratulations. You've earned your learner's permit. But hold your horses, it's not a license yet. This permit allows you to practice driving, but you must always have a licensed adult in the car with you. Remember, a learner's permit is not a license. You must always have a licensed adult in the car with you. After getting your learner's permit, it's time to get behind the wheel. In Florida, behind-the-wheel training is not just about learning to drive, it's about learning to drive safely. This means a mandatory 50 hours of training, with at least 10 of those hours happening at night. Now this might sound like a lot, but remember, practice makes perfect. Finding an approved driving school or instructor can be an invaluable asset in this journey. They can provide structured lessons that cover all aspects of driving from parallel parking to highway merging. Plus, they can offer insider tips and techniques that can help you ace your road test. Speaking of the road test, let's break it down. The road test is designed to assess your ability to safely operate a vehicle and obey traffic laws. You'll be tested on general driving skills such as turning, changing lanes, and parking, but also on specific maneuvers like three-point turns and stopping for pedestrians. Your ability to interpret and correctly respond to road signs and signals will also be under scrutiny. Now, it's normal to feel a bit jittery on the day of the road test. To help calm those nerves, ensure you've practiced enough, get a good night's sleep, and remember, it's okay to make mistakes. What's important is that you learn from them. Preparation is key. The more you practice, the more comfortable you'll feel on the day of the test. Once you've passed your road test, there's just one step left: applying for your driver's license. Now, this is where the rubber meets the road. The first order of business is scheduling your road test appointment. This can be done via the Florida Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles website, where you'll find a user-friendly portal for setting up your appointment. Next, let's talk about the application process for the actual driver's license. You'll need to fill out an application form, which you can find online or at your local DMV office. Be sure to fill it out accurately and completely. Lastly, we cannot stress enough the importance of bringing all necessary documents to the DMV. This includes proof of identity, proof of residency, and your social security number. Don't forget your passing test results too, and there you have it. You're now ready to apply for your Florida driver's license. We've covered a lot of ground today, so let's quickly recap. Understand the requirements, get your learner's permit, complete your training, prepare for the road test, and apply for your license. Take this journey seriously and drive responsibly. We hope you found this video helpful and informative. If you did, please push the like and subscribe buttons to my channel for more videos like this. Thank you for watching. We wish you success in obtaining your Florida driver's license.